Hello everyone, it's Keira again, and we're taking a break to kind of work in our sketchbook. I finished my sketchbook around the beginning of the year, and you can watch my little sketchbook tour of my latest sketchbook, and I bought a new one, but it's taken me a while to get started in it. And so I wanted to do a nice little spread on the first page because I feel like that kind of warms up your sketchbook to get ready to get work in it, and you can kind of have a big picture of what your work looked like at the very beginning of the sketchbook compared to the end of the sketchbook. I like doing a bit of a spread. Recently with my sketchbooks, when I get a new one, instead of raking my brain trying to figure out what grand sketch and illustration I'm going to do for the first page, I decided to do my favorite thing in the first page of every new sketchbook, and that is a teacup or a cup of tea. And I like to do it very stylized, and since my style now really focuses on very graphic work, or I'm trying to be more graphic with my work, I should say, I really wanted to make this kind of a graphic piece that had a bit of feeling to it, so had a bit of emotion to it. And maybe that emotion was anger and sadness, but that's okay. Sometimes we gotta draw those feelings. So I guess now is the time to tell you some truths about myself, and that is I have never been able to finish a sketchbook in less than a year. It always takes me a year or more to finish a sketchbook, and I'd really like to change that. And so this year I'm actually going to put a little pressure on myself and try and finish this sketchbook, in 6 months. I don't think I will be able to do it. That would have me finishing around June or July, and it's like the middle of February and I've barely even cracked into it, which means I need to be drawing in it every day, if not multiple times a day. So here I am, just finishing up the drawing by adding a little line work and the color pencil on top of gouache in my sketchbook. It's actually really nice, and I will want to do this again, but the quality of my paper is just, it's all right. It's not the best. I like working in marker in this sketchbook. This is my first time really working in paint in this sketchbook, but I do really love how the color pencil looks on top of the gouache in my sketchbook. So I might be trying to do more paintings in here just to kind of fill it up, more studies, more color studies, anything I can really think of to fill this bad boy up. If you guys have any challenges or suggestions for filling your sketchbook, please leave them in the comments below. I'm always looking for new ideas and ways to kind of bust my ass and get motivated. And I'm a competitive person, so I do really like challenges. I like challenging myself and seeing myself push as far as I can go, which is probably why I'm going to try and unalive myself, trying to finish this sketchbook in 6 months. But we're not going to talk about that right now. Anyway, where was I? Yes, those comments. So definitely leave those comments. One thing I was thinking of that I wanted to try to do in this sketchbook is focus on animals. In my last sketchbook, I did a lot of figures and then clothed figures, and I feel like my figures have improved by a lot. They still need some improvement, of course, but I'm proud of where my figure study skills are, and I will keep pushing that and continue to push that in my art now. But there's animals. I don't draw animals. And so I think I definitely want to try and do that a little more. Landscapes and animals, those would definitely be my big challenges for this sketchbook. For those of you who have stayed till the end of the video, hi and welcome. So happy to see you. I thought we would do a little sketchbook tour of the first couple of pages of my sketchbook. And so, as you know, the first page is the teacup. Love it. A little sad, a little angry, some emotion. Love doing the gouache. We'll definitely do it again. Next page is the sketch we did for our last video with Grog the Frog by the artist Alba Gigi on Instagram and YouTube. Go ahead and check her out. Next page I have is my January favorites. This is the things that I loved in January, and it was a great first little thought exercise to make an illustration with some color. Next, we have these awesome candles, and this is what I mean by wanting to be more graphic in my work and having this stylized look to things. Very graphic and, you know, just kind of fun and funky. I don't know. I really love these candles. We got these little fat ones, these little tiny ones, and I don't know. This was just a really fun exercise, and I definitely want to draw more objects and animals in this sketchbook. Here we have more teacups and teapots. Not gonna lie, these sketches definitely inspired the first page of my sketchbook. Here I was trying to continue that stylized graphic look, but adding some color and pattern to it as well. Here is the last page, and this is a little sketch idea I had. Still want to do it, still working on it, but until then, I have 6 months to fill this. Hopefully finish in June and July. Just cross my fingers and hope I can do it. Wish me luck, guys, and thank you so much for watching. Can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye!